Welcome back. Now, before we take a look at the day's business news, let's first take a look at the stock indices across the GCC. And in our top business story, Dubai International Airport has registered 9 straight months of double-digit growth, according to the monthly traffic report issued by Dubai Airports. The world's second busiest airport recorded 5,418,946 passengers in April, an increase of 18.7% compared to the same month in 2012, and was the 5th consecutive month with more than 5 million passengers passing through Dubai International. Additionally, year-to-date traffic increased by 16.3% to 21,905,363 compared to the first 4 months of 2012. In April, the top destination countries included India, with a total of 672,557 passengers, followed by the UK and then Saudi Arabia, while Doha, London and Jeddah were the top destination cities. Dubai's central role as a trade hub has come into play as Peru engages the region. Peruvian officials held a seminar for potential investors in Dubai today to attract foreign direct investments and raise more awareness about the country and its opportunities. At present, Peru is the 4th fastest rising economy worldwide and 2nd in South America. With its rich natural resources and investment policies in place, officials say they are all set to welcome more investors. With a potential growth of 6.5%, Peru is marketing heavily to attract more foreign direct investments, and FDI in Peru is one of the largest and is still growing in the region at 49%, according to officials. Due to this sustainable rise, they have seen a reduction in unemployment rates and the lowest inflation rate in their region. They say they still have numerous challenges to overcome, and raising more awareness on Peru and its products is critical to further their present development.
To us, this is just the beginning. Although UAE has been investing in Latin America and Peru is the second most important destination, we do have, for example, our most important port in Peru is Dubai Port, DP World. We have Abrash Group investing in Peru, and we have many other investors. We do believe that the trade activity and the investments are still very small. We need to gain confidence, and to gain confidence, we need to show both sides of the coin. So it's not only that we have great opportunities and that we have great very good reasons why we have been growing so fast and with a low inflation rate, but also we have many challenges. And in order to fulfill these challenges and reduce our infrastructure deficit, as an example, we need to go out and find people that would like to invest together with us in order to meet these goals. And that is why we founded a year ago in Peru, which is a private association that, together with the government, pursues these foreign direct investments and attract them to Peru.
And while Dubai and the UAE already have investments in Peru and Latin America, much more remains untapped in various sectors, including tourism, food and industry, among others. Through this event, they hoped to help investors identify and pursue growth opportunities, as well as further partnerships. His Excellency Hamad Bouamim, the Director General of Dubai Chamber, stated that they have big plans in South America covering Brazil, Argentina, Chile and Peru.
We see this as an opportunity to showcase the relationship, to connect United Arab Emirates from one side with Peru on the other side, and to be able, of course, to promote the regions as South America, Middle East, Africa. Today we talked about commodities. They are one of the leading in terms of silver, gold, copper and zinc. They have excellent agriculture, big opportunity in infrastructure, and I think we can do a lot together. Not many people know what to do with Peru, and this is what we're trying to do here, showcase, teach them more, and I think we can grow a lot of things.
Emirates Transport has announced that its first quarter revenue rose 11% this year, compared to the same period in 2012. Humaid Mohammed Al-Khatami, the Minister of Education and Chairman of Emirates Transport, was quoted as saying that the steady growth of the corporation's revenue consolidates its quest to transform itself from a national service corporation to an investment company, supporting the national economy by boosting the federal government's investment returns. The results were announced at a board of directors meeting, where the board also commended the introduction of a number of new service units, such as providing school transport services to private schools and universities, and the tyre retreading unit. And looking to other business news now, it was a week of red for the currency and equity markets, as several asset classes pared some of their gains from earlier in the month. US equity markets posted new all-time highs in trading last week, but closed on the back foot as the most recent FOMC meetings cast large doubts over the future Fed easing policies. Well, we earlier spoke to Gaurav Kashyap, the head of the DGCX desk at Alpari Middle East, for his views on the week ahead.
Well, Laura, the FOMC's most recent meeting minutes released last week actually throw more doubt and confusion into markets. What we saw from the most recent meeting minutes was that there's a clear split in the Federal Reserve with regards to how to move forward with additional asset purchases or when they'll be looking to wind them down. Now, we are seeing a clear split, as I mentioned before. Some members are calling for the Fed to taper down their asset purchases as early as June, citing problems like asset bubbles forming in equity markets, while other members are saying risks to inflation could lead to longer and extended QE programs. So basically what these meeting minutes have done is they've continued to extend the confusion into markets, and what market participants are going to have to do is they're going to have to continue to focus on key inflation data, key employment data, and key growth data from the US to get an idea as to what the Fed will be doing with their plans throughout the summer. Now, looking at the week ahead, the biggest release will be the US GDP report, which comes out on Wednesday. Expectations are for growth to be around 2.5%. But once again, Laura, any reading below this figure will increase speculation that the Fed will be forced to continue their plans, which would lead to a weaker US dollar and stronger US equity markets. But once again, on the flip side, if we see a stronger US GDP reading report, let's say 2.6 or maybe 2.7, although that's a bit of a stretch, we would see the dollar strengthen on that news, as it would probably force the Fed to look at tapering their assets. It's going to be a very quiet week over in Europe. We're going to be focusing on some inflation data due out on Friday. Overall, the euro will be trading between 127.50 and 130.50 in the week ahead. But once again, I think the most opportunities lie in the Australian dollar. If we can see another move to 0.97 against the US dollar, that presents an excellent buying opportunity in the Australian dollar.